Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a great day. As always, a free way to support the channel is by leaving a thumbs up, by leaving a comment, or by telling me what your favorite dog is or cat. I don't know, I couldn't think fast enough. This is going to be slightly a news I missed. I mentioned it before in the last video. There's way too much news happening right now, so to be able to cover all of it, I have to make multiple videos, unless you want a 3-hour-long video, which I'm going to assume the answer is no to. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alameda Research and FTX exchange founder Sam Bankman-Fried, I don't think his last name is Fried, has amassed a fortune, mostly via crypto assets over the past few years, according to New York Magazine. SBF. Sure, as he is known in cryptos. Really? I've never heard of anyone named Sam Bankman-Fried. SBF, as he's known in crypto circles, spoke to the publication about his journey into the crypto industry since 2018. During the interview, he estimated his own net worth at $10 billion, mostly in illiquid assets. The former Wall Street quant trader got into crypto trading in 2018 after noticing significant arbitrage opportunities and worked out a way to take advantage of the kimchi premium, which was the difference in Bitcoin's price between Korea and the rest of the world. For those of you who were not here for that, there were many places around the world where the cryptocurrency exchanges in those countries could only get this much Bitcoin. So at some point, as the demand was there, it kept on rapidly rising, the exchanges couldn't get more Bitcoin because other exchanges were also buying at the exact same time. So there were premiums on these other sites, i.e., I think it was 10% or something like that higher Bitcoin's price in South Korea than it was in the rest of the world. So people would buy these cheaper Bitcoin and sell them in South Korea, make that extra money, and kind of you do this loop over and over and over, and people made some pretty good money from it. He ended up in Japan due to restrictions in Korea and moved up to $25 million per day, wow, through intermediaries and local banks. At the height of the price discrepancy, the report's $25 million per day. His crypto empire under the umbrella of Alameda Research currently turns over, my gosh, $2 billion per day, meaning it has significant market power. SBF currently focuses on developing the FTX crypto derivatives exchange and DeFi project Serum based on Solana's blockchain. The point is, this guy's wealthy, and the news floating around is that he got wealthy from trading cryptocurrencies. I mean, if you have $25 million per day, you can take over the world. But yeah, I don't know if I should be happy for him or just simply listen to the news and be like, well, of course somebody was going to get super mega. Maybe this is the beginning of the I'm rich, look over here news kind of thing. We had this in 2017 as well, where tons of people were making immense amounts of money from cryptocurrencies. This leaked into the news. There was that guy who bought 1,000 Bitcoin when he was a kid and got older, and he became a multi-millionaire when it hit $20,000. And other people were like, yeah, I bought 4 the other day. Look at me now, mom. And they're like sitting on a boat and stuff like that. So maybe that's the beginning of it. Sure. $10 billion in crypto. I'm not mad at him. It's actually kind of, I would love to be in his shoes, but alas, here I am sitting in this chair. And without further ado, let's move on. I have to sneeze really bad and it's driving me crazy. Oh, major crypto exchanges once again experienced multiple technical issues the other day as Bitcoin trading volume almost doubled, surpassing $95 billion US, and Dogecoin rallied in triple digits. So I thought it was only an 11-12 time problem, but alas, here we are. It seems that when the market rallied, and I don't know what the solution is at this point. Whenever the market rallies, prices go up. Got it. When prices go up, more people get into the market. Got it. When more people get into the market and they start using the cryptocurrency exchanges that the cryptocurrency exchanges worked so hard to be the go-to places, i.e. they worked with regulators, they had the right advertising, they made sure that when there is a surge of new people getting into the market, that they are the places that people go to. However, every single time 95% of the time, which is still more than it should be, exchanges keep breaking down whenever there's new people getting onto their platforms. So Coinbase and Coinbase Pro broke down. Kraken said that the website was put into maintenance mode earlier. This is, once again, this is news I missed. This is not happening right now, but this is still an issue. Because when Bitcoin tries to move up to $50,000, we're going to see a new surge of people rushing into the market trying to buy before we hit 50,000. And then we're going to have the situation once again where these exchanges go down and simply go, oh, sorry, you know, we broke again. Give us 24 hours. And it's like, why is this not all together at this point? Bittrex informed that due to an increased amount of traffic, they are experiencing some technical issues and their team is working on it. Meanwhile, Binance was forced to briefly suspend withdrawals due to a rush of new users. And then somebody said, we're going to need wider on-ramps. Why hasn't this happened already? The news was because before it was just Coinbase. Coinbase broke down by like 9, 11, 12 times over the course of the last 15 months, as every time Bitcoin went up, Coinbase kept on going down, which then allegedly subsequently caused prices in the cryptocurrency market to go down. If you're the largest crypto exchange, it's between them and Binance. If everyone's using you and they use you as a price metric and they see that something has gone wrong with their money because everyone's using your platform and it goes down, people think that their money's gone. People think that their money's wiped because these are new people into the market. They don't understand these website crashes. People begin to panic. What's wrong over there? People start to sell off and then the price ends up going down. So this is going to continue happening. I'm not sure what they were doing in 2018 and 2019 when they said they were building up their infrastructure, because I fear for the day when Bitcoin is heading to $200,000 and every 2% increase causes another website to crash. Oh boy, yeah. It makes me a little annoyed. I didn't even trade on these websites, but I know that other people do use them, and it's like, if the price is skyrocketing and you want to get to the point where you go, that's my price target, and you want to sell, and then the website goes down for 8 hours, and then the prices drop by 15, 20%, well, you know, you missed out. You know, you can't sell your coins anymore. Anyway, that's that news. Let's move on. Next up, the Flare network is defining the extent of its project's capabilities, claiming that its protocol could bring smart contract functionality to Bitcoin. Wonderful. In a recent interview hosted by Real Vision, Flare's co-founder Hugo Filion says that after XRP, their project could potentially bring smart contract capabilities to Bitcoin. Wow. They said, we are a network that is based around utility, about providing utility to other networks such as XRP, providing one day Bitcoin, potentially other networks. Any asset can be represented. Any blockchain asset can be represented on Flare. The point is, yes, we are trying to put forward a very strong idea for each participant about how utility works and why they need to participate. I don't know why it was so difficult for me to read that one sentence paragraph. So the news is, Flare is going to try and bring smart contracts to Bitcoin. This is not the first company who's been talking about doing this. This has been happening since around 2015, 16. Back then, before we had ICOs and all the other things like that, the idea was different colored coins, that, you know, the non-fungible token thing, which is now NFTs. It was colored coins before, being built on top of all these platforms. And then we started getting people in 2016 and 17 talking about smart contracts or being able to deploy contracts on top of these platforms. From Ethereum, we had multiple companies who did the same, tried to do the same on Bitcoin. Maybe they're just simply not being used. Once again, these are all computers. They can all be upgraded to do the exact same things. But sure, why not? Bring another level of functionality and stuffness to the Bitcoin blockchain as well. I'm pretty sure people would use it. I'm pretty sure that there are already smart contracts on Bitcoin from other platforms that people are already using them, because Bitcoin, while slow, is the most secure blockchain, and therefore they use it as like a secure place to be able to execute these contracts. So if we get more, sure. That sounds like fun. Wasn't Flare also working with Litecoin? I feel like that's also a thing. Anyway, that's the Flare Bitcoin news. And let's move on. That dog is adorable. Oh my gosh. Wow. Twitter mentions of Dogecoin rocketed to record levels after prices hit all-time highs on Thursday. According to the digital asset firm The Tie, the massive volume of mentions over 24 hours marked the altcoin out as the most tweeted cryptocurrency of all time. You know how long Bitcoin's been around? Bitcoin's been around for quite a long while. In 24 hours, for Bitcoin to be surpassed in the amount of tweets after a 12-year period of Bitcoin being around, it's kind of crazy. Dogecoin surpassed previous tweet records for Bitcoin set on the 2nd of January of this year and December 22nd of 2017, the firm said. The Shiba Inu themed coin has been experiencing a flurry of trading activity, possibly due to the attention from members of Reddit and the Wall Street Bets, and there's also a Satoshi Street Bets as well. Satoshi Street, that doesn't even make any sense. It's not a place. Wall Street is a place. Satoshi Streets? Oh gosh, people are ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, Dogecoin, the most mentioned coin ever. You know how Bitcoin's been around for, that means over the course of 2017, all the people who were tweeting, it took 24 hours for Dogecoin to completely surpass that. I can only imagine what the numbers are right now. For those of you who haven't been here the last 2 days, Elon Musk apparently disappeared from Twitter and then wrote 2 tweets and they were just about Dogecoin. So I can only imagine what that did to the tweets over there. What a weird market. I swear to goodness. I swear to actual. If we ever get to a point where Dogecoin hits $10, I'm going to hate life. Because I feel, listen, I feel like there's a real possibility that Dogecoin could most certainly go to like 10 or 15 cents. I could definitely see that. If Dogecoin gets added to any platform, heaven help us, because it's going to hit 50 cents and then it's going to hit $1. And at some point in 30 years, if people are still using it or trading it because of volatility or whatever, and people start locking it up and smart contracting it, if we ever get smart contracts or people building on top of Dogecoin and it hits $10 in the year 2045, I won't know what to do with myself. I simply will not know what to do anymore. You think I'm joking? What is... I mentioned this before. Imagine if all the attention from all these other coins, not to say that they shouldn't be coins, but you catch my drift. Imagine if all that momentum and all that money had gone into Bitcoin, we'd probably be around at $125,000 Bitcoin at this point, talking about when we're going to usurp the US dollar. However, I guess things take time. Anyway, most mentioned ever. 24 hours. How many people were tweeting the word Dogecoin in 24 hours that it surpassed 12 years of Bitcoin being around? Oh boy. And without further, that dog is adorable though. That much I will say. Let's move on. 24 hours. I don't understand. Hey, I'm rich. Look over here. Hey, me, Bitcoin. The founder and chief investment officer of Bridgewater Associates, the world's largest hedge fund firm, has clarified his view on Bitcoin. Ooh, what did he say? Ray Dalio also reveals that he and his colleagues at Bridgewater are intently focusing on alternative storeholds of wealth assets. Wow. Ray Dalio, founder and chief investment officer of Bridgewater, has clarified his view on Bitcoin and revealed what his company has in store for cryptocurrencies. With about $140 billion in assets under management, his hedge fund is the second largest. Oh, it's the largest. Ooh, excuse me. It's the largest in the world. Said by the magazines. They call him the Steve Jobs of investing. How wonderful. In a research note published on Bridgewater Associates website on Thursday, Dalio wrote, "I am writing this to clarify what I think of Bitcoin. Please pay attention to what I am saying here and not what those in the media are saying I said, because this is reliable." He began by admitting that he is not an expert on Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies, but people still want his expertise because he's its average money. Elaborating by saying, "I believe Bitcoin is one heck of an investment. To have invented a new type of money via a system that is programmed into a computer and that has worked for nearly 10 years, more than that, and is rapidly gaining popularity as both a type of money and a storehold of wealth is an amazing accomplishment." So, the news being somebody else who I'm going to assume this person was not into crypto before, just a guess. Maybe said something negative about it, assuming. And at some point around 2016, 2017, somebody was like, money? And he was like, money. And they were like, money? Bitcoin, money? And then he got into Bitcoin. So the news that we're hearing now is that Ray Dalio thinks Bitcoin is a heck of an invention. He thinks it's amazing. He thinks it's cool and wonderful. Every single day we keep getting this news, and even more so. Wait for it. Largest hedge fund in the world. Largest hedge fund in the world. Remember what I told you in 2019 and 2020 about the trickle drop down effect of money within finance? If you see that the big dog is doing it, all the other little dogs try and do the exact same thing, because you have to mimic them. If they're making money in this way, if a company posts a profit, remember when I told you when PayPal got into Bitcoin, and I was like, the moment they started announcing how much money they made, and they made huge amounts of money from allowing people to buy Bitcoin on their website, other people go, we could have also made a fraction of that money, so they start adding it. So when the largest hedge fund in the world says, hey, Bitcoin's looking kind of nice, and then we get news like official numbers of how much Bitcoin they've purchased, how deep they're in the market, everyone else begins to follow. So it's a big domino, the biggest domino apparently in the world for hedge funds, and he thinks it's a good investment or invention. Excuse me. Sorry. Invention. We all know where this is heading. I mean, should we be shocked? Anyway, I give it May or June. I give it May or June. When we hear about how much money, potentially, allegedly, maybe, Ali, how much money has been put into the market by this hedge fund. Maybe. Just, throwing that out there. Anyway, let's move on. Sure, why not at this point? Coinbase says a number of crypto assets may soon make their debut on their platform. What? The San Francisco-based firm is looking to expand its offerings this year after the recent additions of Aave, Bancor, Synthetics to their Coinbase Pro platform. Yeah! The crypto exchange is considering adding 11 new coins. They are Aragon, Arweave, bad name, Digibyte, Horizon, Live Peer, Keep Network, Origin Protocol, Render Token, wow, Sia Coin, Scale Network, that is scale with a K, and VeChain Vet, Thor, VeChain. And for their custody, that's a lot of coins you've never heard of. Ampleforth, Audius, BitTorrent, wow, Curve, got a curvy coin. Why would you? Oh my gosh. For those of you who don't know, if I'm not mistaken, Just is the stable coin that Justin Sun named after himself, the guy who created Tron. Yes, he created money named after himself. Meta, Movie Block, Neo, okay, I know that one. Nervos, NKN, Ontology, Paxos Gold, Paxos Standard, Scale with a K again, Sun Tokens, to Bitcoin, Terra, Tron, VeChain, Wing, and Wink. Exciting. Coinbase keeps adding coins to their platform that no one is asking for. 0 people, not even half a person. Is anyone even using Just? I kind of want to check to see what the trade volume is on Just. I'm going to wait. I say $32,000. I feel like that's it for some reason. $32,000 over the course of a 24-hour period. So yeah. Coinbase is adding new coins to their platform that you didn't ask for, you don't want, and institutions are probably never going to use. Anyway, that's a gigantic coin in the mountains. News, and without further ado, let's move on. Next up, this also keeps making the news, and I guess people are kind of shocked at it. Japanese cryptocurrency exchange Liquid has temporarily disabled Ether withdrawals as the altcoin hits a new all-time high. According to the February 4th announcement, Liquid has halted withdrawals for Ether and some ERC20 tokens due to a massive spike in transaction costs or gas fees. They said service will be resumed once gas fees return to normal levels, although the cryptocurrencies are operating as per normal. So Ethereum keeps spiking in price. As it spikes in price, the amount of people on the network continues to... Why do I do this? Why do I like make my bear claw thing every time I talk about money? Basically, what's happening is too many people are on the Ethereum network. People keep buying on it. People keep ERCing 20 on it. And DeFi and yada yada. And the amount it costs for a transaction to happen on the Ethereum network keeps rising. Why? Because Ethereum can only do 15 transactions per second. People were asking before, they were like, I thought that Ethereum 2.0 would solve this. Yeah, it should. But we're only on phase 0 of Ethereum 2.0. That's why I had that whole rant like a year and a half ago. And I was like, in 2016, we heard that by 2017, we would have Ethereum 2.0. By 2000, this is all the original roadmap. By 2018, we would have Ethereum 3.0. By 2020, by now, the future, we'd have a mega world computer. However, that didn't happen. So all we have right now is phase 0 of Ethereum 2.0 or ETH2, which is just staking. And it is believed that we will have, it's going to take a couple of years for us to get to the point where transactions, you can have 10,000 transactions per second and then the fees go down and so. It's just how it is. This is why I mentioned it before. I was like, if other coins can usurp Ethereum, now might be your time to do it. I think it says it somewhere around here. I saw, yeah, the average transaction fee was $17.50 per transaction. Ethereum's going to still be used. People are still going to be building things on top of it. This was a thing in 2017 as well, where Bitcoin's transaction fees at one point were like $38. And people were like, people are never going to use that. Nope. Someone lied to you because people were transferring $25 million for $38 and it meant absolutely nothing to them. So yeah, Ethereum fees keep rising. They're going to continue rising. Ethereum's price is probably, maybe, going to continue rising as well as people keep building on top of it. And without further ado, let's move on. This is all over the place. Like, people are shocked that this is happening, and it's like, this happened before in the past, and let's move on. Next up, in super mega ultra awesome popular news, rock musician Gene Simmons says he holds Dogecoin and XRP. Days after prices of the two coins surged skyward, even as other major cryptocurrencies remained flat. Simmons is best known as the bassist of Kiss. If you haven't heard of Kiss, I Am Old, which gained fame and prominence back in the 90s. I wasn't born in the 70s, but everyone should know who Kiss is. For its explosive live acts, pyrotechnics, and MTV. That was them right there, Gene Simmons. Now, with the rockstar life behind him, Simmons is looking to make moves in the cryptocurrency space. He's already bought or is buying Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, but said that meme coin, Dogecoin, and banker friendly. Why would you need to write? People annoy me a lot. If you're writing an article, why not write these things about Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum? Dogecoin has to be the meme coin, and XRP has to be the Franker Bentley, the banker friendly coin. Just don't write about it at all. If XRP annoys you so much, don't write about it. Or XRP were already part of his portfolio. He said, and I quoteth, not recommending any of these to anyone, because he has to say that. You can't be like, hey, I got it, you got it, go get it. Not recommending any of these to anyone. But yes, I also bought Dogecoin, XRP, and others. Make of it what you will. Very cryptic. Jeez Louise, Gene. Anyway, so the news is, I guess, wait. Someone rich owns crypto. Someone rich owns multiple altcoins. And I guess it being that another celebrity has come out in support of crypto. If you don't think at this point that celebrities do not own tons and tons of crypto, you are sadly mistaken. Ashton Kutcher is, I'm pretty sure he was working with Ripple in 2017. I can only assumption that he also has a huge amount of XRP as well. Wasn't it Miley Cyrus? I don't know. I know Kim Kardashian has some Bitcoin. She wrote years ago, like we've moved on to Bitcoin. Oh gosh, that football player who is being paid in Bitcoin. I think there was a rumor that Seal, the guy, I was going to try and sing the song, but I can't remember it. And then my wings fly. How does that song go? There we go. That guy. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Apparently, there was a rumor that this was years ago, that he knows the guy, like one of the heads of Ripple, and therefore had like 1 billion XRP. That was a rumor years ago. I think people saw him in like an airport and he was like running away as they were asking him a question or something like that. Tons of celebrities own cryptocurrencies, and huge amounts of cryptocurrencies. They've probably, if the banks knew about it in 2014 to 2017, and these are some of their wealthiest clients, remember all the news that we were getting before they got leaked to us about the banks telling their wealthiest clients, hey, here's price predictions. We can only assume that some of these people were also getting that information as well. And then probably telling their friends like, hey, I just got an email from JP Morgan Chase saying Bitcoin is going to go to $600,000 in 2 years. Want to buy some? So you kind of get the hint. Anyway, Gene Simmons owns Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and XRP. Not a bad portfolio. I mean, I'm sure people are a little seethed that he owns anything else but Bitcoin. Let the man live. Like, people get so annoyed with it. Just it's fine. It's fine. He owns crypto. Just leave him alone. Anyway, that's the KISS news. Not really KISS news. Let's move on. And to finish things off, Binance established Binance Smart Chain. Okay. A new blockchain a while ago has become popular among users. That's a weird sentence. The platform that already homes over 100 projects has added a new service to the Binance Smart Chain to keep up with the demand of its users. According to Binance Smart Chain News, who wrote this? Binance added delivery of Ethereum 2.0 staking rewards to BETH holders. BETH, or I assume Binance Ethereum, is an Ethereum 2.0 staking token issued by Binance on the Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum for users to stake Ethereum in a 1-to-1 ratio to get BETH. There's a pickle coin, there's a hot dog coin, there's a sweet potato coin, and now there's a BETH coin. I assume we're going to have a Jasmine coin, and a Mariangela coin, and a Roberta coin. The new edition opens up the potential rewards, which were earlier limited to supply hold to people holding BETH to receive daily airdrops. Meanwhile, adding to the momentum, Binance Smart Chain liquidity pools for BEP. Okay, I'm done. Bakery swap. It's called Bake. This means that users can earn both Bake and BETH simultaneously. When I woke up today, I didn't think I'd be. Somebody made a coin called Bake and a coin called BETH. All right, so the point is, Ethereum 2.0 staking has gone live on Binance Smart Chain. This place is crazy. This place doesn't make any sense. There's a coin called Doge, which rose by 130% because Elon Musk sent out a tweet. Can you imagine what would happen to Dogecoin's price if Elon Musk was like, you can now buy a Tesla with Dogecoin? On top of that, there's a coin called BETH and a coin called Bake. Is there a rat coin? There has to be a rat coin at this point. I know that there used to be a cat coin, which was made after Doge because people were trying to copy off of the momentum of it. Maybe there's a rabbit coin? I don't know. Just make your, you know what? Just live and let live at this point. I do hope you all enjoyed. I was actually I was close to crying. I don't know if you realize that because my soul can't take it anymore. I do hope you all enjoyed. I do hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope that it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much to all the new members of the channel who've clicked the join button below. It's been a lot of people. To all the new Patreon members, also a huge amount of people. Thank you very much. Like it's more and more every single day. It's kind of insane. Yeah. Thank you to every single person who's still here watching and or listening. And I will most certainly be talking to you all. Talking to you? Talking to all of you. Talking to you all. Jeez, what's wrong with me? To you all soon. See you.